Peace to everybody. This is about Heal the World. Paris Jackson shares cryptic post about healing from her childhood as Dad Michael's pals slam Leaving Neverland allegations in new documentary. So Paris has shared something to her social media today. The 21-year-old actress took to her social media page earlier today to share the telling meme with her 3.5 million followers. And as you can see here is the beautiful Paris Jackson, and I adore this woman so much. I mean, she is beautiful. She took to her social media today, and of course she shared the telling meme with her 3.5 million followers. I mean, how can you not adore this woman? She is beautiful. The picture shows two children below the text. May this generation be so aware of how their childhoods affected them that they will put in all the effort to heal and give their children a childhood that they will not need healing from. So she has show pictures shows two children below the text. And of course it said, may this generation be so aware of how their childhoods affected them. And of course they will put in all the effort to heal and give their children a childhood that they will not need healing from. So Paris is doing the right thing by helping out as much as she can right now. The group point to 5 big holes in the child sex abuse claims, branding accusers Wade Robson and James Safechuck liars and money grabbers. So that's who Wade Robson and James Safechuck are. They're liars and money grabbers. Now, I cannot stress this enough, because you know what? Those two have no respect for anybody. They lied on him and they said, oh, well, he did this and did that. No, he did not, because there was no police report at all saying that Michael Jackson did those things, because that was a bunch of bull crap, and they know it's a lie. But instead, they were paid actors to lie on Michael Jackson. And of course, Dan Reed, he edited the whole documentary. That's why it was split into 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. It was 4 hours, so part 1 had 2 hours, part 2 had 2 hours. So you think Dan Reed is not in and on all this? Yes, he is. He was paid too. And of course, here's the picture that Paris Jackson had posted on her social media of this, and of course she posted this with amen. So this is beautiful what she is doing. She wants the children to heal from all of this, so that when the children have their children, their childhood won't be as affected at all. So this is what she does to help the children. Here's Michael Jackson and Paris Jackson when she was young. This was Michael Jackson with Paris before his 2009 death. And as you can see here, Michael with the umbrella, Paris Jackson is behind him walking. Michael Jackson, Chase the Truth is available on Amazon and features interviews with the late singer's defenders, including biographer Mike Smallcombe, former child star Mark Lester, and ex-bodyguard Matt Fides. So this Chase the Truth is available on Amazon. which it'd be kind of hard for me to watch because I won't be able to watch it. And of course, it features the interviews with the late singer's defenders. So they're gonna defend the the debunk the lies because Wade Robson and James Safechuck are known liars all over the place. It also details how Robson and Safechuck took out an unsuccessful civil action against the Jackson estate before making Finding Neverland. So, alright, so of course it was going to be called Finding Neverland, but they changed it to Leaving Neverland. So now, Chase the Truth, it took 1 hour to do the film, the documentary. That's all it took, was 1 hour. And Dan Reed, who edited the documentary, he took it into 4 hours. And that's why it was split up into 2 parts. Courts in LA ruled that the singer's estate could not be held accountable for any alleged crimes he may have committed. Well, Wade Robson and James Safechuck, they lied. So what crimes did Michael Jackson commit? None. Because there was no sexual assault committed on those 2 gentlemen. Michael Jackson strongly denied all allegations of sexual misconduct made against him before his 2009 death at the age of 50. So Michael Jackson has been innocent the whole time. Even the Jackson estate know that he has been innocent. Michael Jackson's family know he has been innocent. And of course, as you can see here, the 3 liars. In the middle is Dan Reed, who edited the entire documentary. Robson and Safechuck, they claimed that Michael Jackson touched them in sexual ways. Not true. It's all a lie. They were paid some serious money to lie on Michael Jackson. And I do believe this is one of Michael Jackson's supporters have come forward to defend him. Alright, so this is one of Michael Jackson's supporters. Now, I don't know this guy because I've never seen him before. But he has been defending Michael Jackson. So I'm not sure who this one is at all. So it's going to be kind of a little sketchy of who he is. Paris previously blasted Leaving Neverland lies about her dad, defiantly insisting that his legacy won't be destroyed by the claims. And I agree with Paris. Paris Jackson blasted the holy hell out of Leaving Neverland because it was all lies about her father. And, I'm on Paris Jackson's side. There is no way that they're going to get away with destroying everything that he has worked for. And of course, about her dad defiantly insisting that his legacy won't be destroyed by the claims. And no, it will not be destroyed. So I agree with Paris Jackson. Taking to Twitter in March, she referred to Michael's good heart and said that she was thinking about the bigger picture as she commented on the shows for the first time. So in March, she took to Twitter. She referred to Michael's good heart. And that's what Michael Jackson had, was a good heart. He never hurt nobody. He helped children when they were sick. He allowed them to stay at his Neverland ranch. And of course, he'd done millions of tours, everything that he has worked for. Even had a zoo on his Neverland Ranch. You know, like tigers, I mean, not tigers, lions, giraffes. He had a chimpanzee named Bubbles. I mean, he had just about everything you could think of. She initially appealed for Clam, writing, "Y'all take my life more seriously than I do." The starlet later followed this up with, "I know injustices are frustrating, and it's easy to get worked up." And yes, it is. It is frustrating because because it's injustice, and it does get you worked up because of all the lies that is going around. And and people are believing these lies. I'm like, wait, what the heck? What kind of people are sick enough to believe all these lies out of Wade Robson and James Safechuck? I don't even believe them, and I never will, because they are liars and lying money grabbers. Those are the key words you have to look at. Lying money grabbers. And of course, here's the beautiful Paris Jackson holding, I do believe, her wallet or something that she's holding. But reacting with a claim mind usually is more local than acting out of rage, and also it feels better to mellow out. Smoke some weed and think about the bigger picture. Chillax, my dudes. So she is saying think about the bigger picture. And of course she says smoke some weed. I don't know why she's saying that. That's her saying it, not me. But reacting with a claim mind usually is more logical than acting out of rage. And with the rage that Wade Robson and James Safechuck had, yeah, of course they were lying because they were mad because they was all about they wanted the money, but instead the money was left to Paris, Blanket, and Prince Michael. Replying to a fan, she added, "Lies are the bigger picture. I'll pray for you." So, I guess somebody must have told her, well, lies, of course, they're going to believe the lies. And of course, she replied to a fan, she added, "Lies are the bigger picture? I'll pray for you." And of course, here, as you can see, Michael Jackson himself, he was going to do This Is It tour, but unfortunately, he passed away on June 25th, 2009. And, a lot of people do miss him. And of course, people are defending him because he's not here to defend himself. And it's just an awful shame what Wade Robson and James Safechuck are doing to him. And I think, yeah, this is one of Michael Jackson's closest pals, and that helped defend Michael Jackson because, Michael Jackson has never hurt anybody, and he should have never went to court in the first place with all these lies that were coming out about him. Do you really think that it's possible to tear his name down? It was previously reported that Paris believed her father was innocent and was refusing to watch the documentary. So Paris Jackson knew her father was innocent, and of course she refused to watch the documentary. And I don't blame her. I would have refused to watch it too, because after those two have lied on him, I wouldn't even watch it either. Sources told TMZ that Paris had been left devastated by the allegations and was anxious that leaving Neverland could hamper her acting career. So Paris has been left devastated by the allegations, and it's really sad that she had to go through all this. Paris Jackson is still young, yes, but she is still hurting over what Wade Robson and James Safechuck have done to her father by dragging his name through the mud, telling lies on him, tarnishing his legacy. I mean, destroying everything that he had worked for. As well as Paris, Michael Jackson is survived by 22-year-old Prince, born Michael Joseph Prince Jackson Jr., and 17-year-old Blanket, born Prince Michael Jackson II. So, so that's what happened. Michael Jackson was survived by all three of his children, and they are all doing wonderfully. Paris has her acting career. The oldest son, Michael, he just graduated from college and he's doing good. Blanket, oh, he could very rare. Very rarely gets out, but he's trying though. And of course, his forever guardian now is T.J. Jackson. He has now full custody of Blanket, so he will provide everything that he can for Blanket: food, medical, clothing, housing, shelter, everything you could think of. Leave your comments below. I am out.